Hi everyone, it is Beth with Flying by the Seat of My Plants, and I thought I'd bring you along. I am planting my garlic today. I went ahead up to the nursery, and there wasn't a whole lot of choices in my area. If I would have traveled farther south, like to Medina or something, I probably would have had more choices. But I went ahead and I did get one soft neck. This was $1.49 for this. With the soft neck, you're not going to get the scapes, but you can braid the garlic, when you harvest it. So I have that, and then I went ahead and I bought the only other, well, they had a couple different ones, but the music was the one that I ended up getting. And I got 6 cloves of the music garlic, which is a hard neck. And I've heard good reviews on that. And so what you do is you separate the cloves and you plant them about 4 inches deep. And the ideal time is in the fall to plant your garlic. And so I have planted as early as mid-September, and they did great. You want them to be able to at least establish some roots before the hard freeze. And right now it is October 20th. I feel like I'm actually pushing it. But our weather's been great, to be honest with you. Right now it's in the 70s. And it is, I think, October 20th. So it's up and down. I mean, that's the Cleveland area. And so, anyhow, so all you do is you break the cloves apart. Oop, and I'll change the camera to show you. And you just, break it up into the different cloves. And this one has 5. And you want to keep the paper on there if you can. It just protects it a little. And then this center neck, you can just compost it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera so you can see that. And I am putting it in a raised bed. It is right by my greenhouse. And it is a little protected on the sides. And this raised bed is 10 inches from the bottom up. And I have planted in a raised bed that was off the ground. And I highly suggest not doing that because it was hard on it, and the soil all around it, because it was lifted off the ground. That kind of raised bed. I never got any garlic that year, so I will never do that again. But anyhow, so you just want to plant these about 4 inches deep, about 6 inches apart, and that's it. And they'll do fine through the winter. And because I'm doing the fall planting, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera and show you. Okay, hopefully you could see that pretty good, but anyhow, that is the music garlic that I did buy. It's a hard neck, which is good for our area. And I did buy the one soft neck. Whoop. The soft neck you can braid. You will not get scapes though. The hard neck, you will get the scapes. So all you're going to do is divide them up, and if you can, try and leave the paper on the garlic when you plant it. So I'm going to go down about 4 inches. Put the garlic in there, and you want to plant with the pointy side up when you plant your garlic. Use the garlic. There was probably 4 cloves pretty much on each of them. All right. Going down about 4 inches, pointy side up. Okay, here's a quick update on the lettuce. And there's some lettuce in this bed. And then here's my rosemary. And I did prune some of this to harvest and dry. And it's still growing, so I'll be harvesting more of that. And there's a lot of seed in here, and to me it looks like it's all chamomile. Once you plant it, you can never get rid of it. I'm telling you that right now. Down there is Swiss chard. And then I could take you over by the beets, which are looking very nice. Just waiting for them to all bulb up. And in this bed, I just put an open bag of cow manure in there. Here is, I did a video on this where I put this netting on too late. That cabbage I'm not going to eat, but it's keeping them, it appears, if there is anything in here, they're eating the cabbage and staying away from the Brussels sprouts. So, anyhow, hopefully I get a nice harvest of Brussels sprouts. And there's some spinach. Oh yeah, and there's spinach in here too. Let's see. Down here. And then I have the radishes and carrots. And here's my sage. I cut this way back to where there was like hardly any green on it. And this is all coming back nicely. So I want to harvest some more of this and bring it in. And that's about it. I mean, I have cherry tomatoes. I'm going to pick the final of that. And I'm going to make my delicious feta cheese. And that feta cheese dish with the cherry tomatoes, I have been adding like a lot of Italian seasoning and garlic, and you know, you bake that with a couple bricks of the feta cheese with your cherry tomatoes. I usually for like a half hour, 45 minutes, and then you mash. You know, I take a potato masher and mash up the cherry tomatoes and the feta cheese. You know, and then you add it to your cooked pasta. I like using either shells or penne pasta, and oh my gosh, it is delicious. So I'll be getting the last of the cherry tomatoes to make one more batch of that. I do have some cherry tomatoes in my freezer. You could just freeze them whole. And so, but anyhow, yep, just getting ready for winter. Just cleaning up the yard a little. Today I mowed. Clean out some of the beds, and anyhow, that's about it for now. And I am getting ready for a craft fair that's next weekend. That's all I've been doing for a month and a half, so I know I haven't been on here very much, and I apologize for that, but I did want to bring you on because I planted that garlic. I am going to show you, hopefully this week, harvesting the zinnia seeds. I was going to do that now, but actually I have to get busy in there on some of the craft items. And Abby wants to say hi. And so I'm going to go ahead and head inside. Abby. Abby. Say hi. Hi. Are you all happy? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and head inside because I have to work on some more craft items. I have to have this done by next weekend, next Saturday. So, all right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful, or I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And I will talk to you guys on the next one. All right, bye. Oh, look at all the colors, too. The leaves are all changing around here. Okay, now I got to go. All right, love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.